Guys, out here today, got my new Leofoto tripod I wanted to do a quick review on. I've had it for a few days now, had some time to play with it. I'm a pretty big fan of these so far. They're pretty good tripods for photography, or like for me personally, I'm a precision rifle competitor, so I do some long range stuff with them. So I use them a lot for spotting, trying to find targets, and occasionally I'll even put my PRS setup on the tripod as my primary support, and they're plenty strong for that. So this is the Leofoto's inverted tripod, the SO-322C. And so as you can see, it's got the inverted legs so the knuckle stays up high, which I like personally because it's up out of the way, it's not down on the bottom in the dirt. I've had a couple other tripods that the adjustment is down here. It gets all dirty, and sometimes you're reaching down here trying to fiddle with it when you're on a tight time constraint at like these PRS competitions. So I like these inverted legs a lot. It's got a really good fat rubber grippy knuckle to it, so you're not slipping off of it or anything. But it extends really fast, and the adjustments are always in reach because of the inverted design. Let me put it all the way up here for you guys so you can see how tall it is. So this, I believe the rating on this is 67 inches at its max height, I think is what it is. And for reference, I'm 6'4", so I'm a lot taller than just your typical average height. And it's up to here on me without a leveling head or ball head or anything on it. I happen to have the MA30 inverted ball head from Leofoto right here, so I'll show you that real quick. If I put that on and then put something like my Fury binoculars in it, unscrew this real fast. As you can see, by the time you get the adapters and the ball heads and everything in place, it adds quite a bit more height to it. So I'm 6'4", standing straight up, and my eyes are just barely over the center of the binos. And obviously if I was looking down at all, they're perfectly lined up. So it is plenty tall, unless you're like 7'2" or something. But it is very tall, and it is quite sturdy even in its tallest configuration. So this is not the thickest tripod leg that they offer in the inverted model. There is one model bigger than this, and it's the SO-322C, and it's got a 40mm leg and a 36mm leg, whereas this one has a 36mm leg and let me check real quick so I don't mess this up, 36 down here and 32mm right here. So this tripod has a 66-pound weight rating, so it's pretty dang sturdy. But if for some reason you want even more rigidity in it, then you could opt for the 322C, and it has an 88-pound weight rating. So it's quite a bit beefier still than this one, even though this one's beefy already. A couple other things I just wanted to mention about this tripod. It is pretty dang lightweight as well. Without the here, let me pull this off for you real quick. So this head is pretty easy to just pop off like that, and then it's just the hollow apex up here. So without this in it at all, it was 4 pounds and 1.4 ounces. That's all that this weighs right here. And then the this anvil inverted ball head that I've got right here, this, when I weighed it, came in at 14.3 ounces. So that's how much this setup would add to this tripod. And I do like how easily these pop into place too. Some of the other tripods you kind of have to fidget with a button to get it to drop in. This one's just kind of spring loaded, so it just drops in, and then you tighten up that tensioning screw right there to keep it locked. And then it is also compatible. It's got the 75mm diameter apex, so it's also compatible with the other Leofoto stuff like this leveling head. And I use this type of leveling head a lot, so that pops right in there too. And that is 1 pound and 0.3 ounces. So it's a little bit heavier than the other one, but that's what you're looking at weight-wise if you were to add those to this tripod setup. Let's see, what else was I going to mention here? So this does come with its own carrying case, which I like because my other tripods did not. So I like the case that it comes with, and it's got a little pocket in here where they threw in some additional items. I got these little spike feet, as you can see right there. Hopefully that's close enough to the camera that you can see it. So you can just unscrew the rubber feet and put in the spike feet if you want. I personally run the rubber most of the time, so I most likely won't put these on right now, but I might end up using them later. It does also come with some Allen keys and some little informational papers on your tripod and a warranty card and stuff like that too. But overall, it's an awesome tripod. It goes really tall in its highest configuration, and in its shortest configuration is still a pretty decent height. But if you really wanted to get low, or if you had awkward terrain to deal with or something, these legs are adjustable. You can tip them out. So that's this right here is 23 degrees. That's the first notch in the apex up here. And if you move it up a little bit more, that second notch right there is 55 degrees. And then this third notch is right there. That's an 85-degree angle. So if you had this leg collapsed all the way down and put all three legs in the 85-degree angle, the tripod sits incredibly low to the ground. I'm not really sure why you would want to do that, but you can if you want to. And then these legs, this little knuckle right here will pop back into place because it's spring loaded. So right there, I just folded it down, pulled it back out to the first notch, and it's good to go again. I do like that the inside of this knuckle, because you can pull this lever out from the outside like I just did right there, or usually what I'm doing when I'm using it in a match is I'll push the inside of the knuckle, because there is a little tab you can push on the inside, which I like more than trying to kind of grip this and pull it from the outside, especially with gloves on. I like being able to just push it from the inside and adjust it to wherever I need it. But let me double check, make sure I didn't have anything else here I wanted to mention. I think that should do it. So overall, it's an awesome tripod, and I would highly recommend it, especially for PRS guys that need to spot shots and shoot. So hope you guys like it, and hope that was a useful review.